Hi friends, and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new. In today's deep cleaning video, we are starting with a non-typical part of our home, our dogs. As you can see, they were very dirty, digging holes in our yard, and so it was time to give them a bath. And yes, this is considered deep cleaning because it also contributes to keeping the inside of our house clean for as long as they don't decide to go get dirty again in the yard. They are not the best at getting baths, but we are starting with the mom, Inca. She actually is the better of the two, and the baby, Theta, is quite the whiner when it comes to bathing. Yes, my husband is using a leaf blower to blow the dogs. They are huskies and their fur stays wet all day long, so this was first thing in the morning. It was going to be a nice day. Thank goodness, and so they had all day to dry even after we used the leaf blower on them. Now I will say you can't tell in this video because they are wet, but sometimes we use the blower on them when they are dry to get their undercoat out, and it just looks like Christmas in our backyard with the fur flying everywhere. Now that our dogs are clean, I am moving on into the inside of the house. This is a bookcase that needed to be dusted. It was full of dog hair, and you will see in a moment after I am done dusting the dog fur off, I pull off the couch and vacuum underneath it and then tidy up the windowsill over there. It's the hairiest spot in our house where the dogs lay. I currently have this decorated for summer, and I am loving all of the green. It just adds a pop of color to our usual whites and grays, and obviously in other videos you can see that we have some yellow decor out too for summer, and I am just loving how all of it looks. Wake up at your place. The couch cover is already off, and there is a new one sitting there for me to put on a little bit later, but first I am picking up the toys that were underneath of it and then vacuum up all the dog fur that's underneath and kind of trying to get behind this bookcase a little bit just so I can make sure this area is nice and clean. There is a spot down here that's really hard to see on camera, but it needs some touch-up paint on our trim work, and it just reminded me that there are several places in our house that need some touch-up paint, so stay tuned for that in an upcoming video. Come a little closer, I wanna dance with you, everything's moving slower, I don't know what it is. This area under the sink keeps getting the little pellets from our dishwashing soap laying all around, and the vacuum was not working. So I had to go ahead and wipe those up with some all-purpose spray and a rag. You'll see that in just a minute, but I was a little disappointed it wasn't as easy as vacuuming up. You may have seen me clean out this area under the sink in a previous video, and I am happy to say it has remained clean, which is amazing. Between myself, my son, and my husband, I am very impressed that we were able to do that so far. Falling in love. You set my wheels in motion. I'm going crazy for you. Eyes blue like the ocean. I can see you want this too. This is the window in our closet / office, and this was not on my list to do today, but my husband opened the window, and when I walked in there I was like, oh my gosh, what is this? And so I decided to add it into the deep cleaning. It's what you're doing, it's making me feel like I'm falling, and when you're moving I can hear my calling. There's no one else here that I see but you. moving on to another area of the house that desperately needed to be done, and that is our stovetop. We cook so much in here. We've actually just started barbecuing outside quite a bit, and so I wanted to go ahead and get this wiped down. I think this summer it'll get a little bit less use with the barbecue and the fact that I won't be cooking a big breakfast every morning for the kids because it will be summer vacation. I used a couple of different things to get this cleaned off. There are some burn marks on the top of the burners that just don't come clean, and that's fine. You can really see them from this angle, but when you're cooking on it, you really can't tell. But the grease splatter needed to come up, and so I am just using an all-purpose cleaner, all-purpose spray from Mrs. Meyer's, and then I am using the kitchen sponge and then just a microfiber cloth. We have 2 more weeks of school left, and the weather is finally turning nice here on most days, and this is super exciting. I am so ready for summer and to have a few months just to spend the days with my kids and go do as many fun things as we possibly can to enjoy this time. My son starts high school next year, which I can hardly believe, and my daughter starts preschool. So it is a summer to make some memories, and then of course in the back of my mind I keep thinking about fall and back to school. I know I'm a little extra when it comes to that, but I will definitely be filming a ton of content for back to school coming up in the next few months, so make sure that you're subscribed and stay tuned for those videos. And now I'm going to clean the grates. I could scrub these forever to try to get them clean, and the best thing I have found is this Dawn Power Wash. The grease just comes right off without any scrubbing. I do scrub them a little bit just to help it along the way, but hot water and Dawn Power Wash works miracles.
From out of town, I'm hoping that you stick around. Show me what it's like from the other side.
Now I'm just going to get them rinsed off and popped back onto the stove, and I will be moving on to other areas in the home.
Want to get to know you, just wanna get to know you.
I have cleaned this light fixture and my railing in one of my very first videos, and I'm sad to say that it has not been done since then, and it definitely needed it. The dust and the buildup was just out of control, and it is so nice to have it done. I don't know if you guys ever have times like this where you feel like your house is just so dirty. Everything was pretty much put away since I had been doing it for days beforehand, and I just felt like my house was dirty, so it was time to get some of the more deep cleaning things done, or things that I don't do very often, and I definitely feel way better about it. Once my husband realized I did this and I cannot reach across all the way, he was like, that is a project list. I need to get back up there and do some painting and cleaning to get that taken care of. So now, of course, dusting that light and wiping this off caused dust to fall below and into the entryway. So I am going to go down there and make sure it's all vacuumed up and looks cleaned up. Next up is the shower in our bathroom. It is disgusting, you guys. It's really hard to tell on camera, but it is pink, it is dirty, and it needed a really good scrubbing, and I just don't know what all to use in here. I have struggled with this before. My husband has his little tricks that he uses to clean it, but I do my best, and it's definitely clean. I also used some bleach in here as well, so it's sanitary and it's clean, but there are still some spots that are very hard to get up. I do okay with getting the soap scum off of the doors, but for some reason, kind of the edges of where the tub meets the tile just are very hard to get clean. They get gross in there, and I don't know what to use. If you guys know of any products that you use that are miracle workers, comment down below and let me know. Now that the shower is done, I am going to move on to my last load of laundry that I have. I am so proud of myself. If you've seen my previous videos a few weeks ago, I was very behind on laundry, and now I am so caught up. I love it. It's such a good feeling. So I just want to get this quickly folded and put away. I really appreciate all of your support. I appreciate each and every one of you for watching. And if you liked this video, please give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye!